can forget about your summer holidays. That is the stark warning issued to some air passengers hoping to fly abroad this year.
What is going to happen to our summer holidays this year due to the conflict in the Middle East? There's a lot of speculation going around at the moment, so let's talk it through practically based on what we know. I've got flights booked this summer, and what I'm about to tell you has helped me prepare and feel more on top of everything. First things first, the most likely starting point isn't cancellations, it's prices. So if you haven't booked yet, that's the first thing that you're likely to notice. Reports from Reuters are already saying that airlines are dealing with higher fuel costs and longer routes, which can push prices up. Now, a lot of people ask, and I was wondering this, could airlines add a fuel surcharge to my existing booking? In reality, that's pretty unlikely for flights you've already booked. Money Saving Expert looked into this and said it's not standard practice for airlines to add charges after booking. Major UK holiday companies like TUI and Jet2 have also said they're not planning to add charges to existing bookings. But like I've already said, if you haven't booked, prices are the first thing that you might notice. If things did escalate, the next step probably wouldn't be your flight getting cancelled straight away. What tends to happen first is that airlines reduce the number of flights or routes that they offer. Reuters has also reported that this is already happening, so that can mean fewer seats available, which pushes prices up for people booking later. Now, could flights get cancelled? Yes, but it's not the base case for most European holidays. Government travel advice from the UK's FCDO is currently focused on specific regions like Israel and Iran rather than wider travel. So the bigger risk is if you're travelling to, from or via affected areas. And if your flight is cancelled, the Civil Aviation Authority is clear. You're still entitled to a refund or to be rebooked. Where things get a bit more complicated is travel insurance. The Association of British Insurers has said that most standard policies don't cover disruption caused by war or conflict. So this is one of those moments where it is really worth checking the small print. So overall, it's more a case of being aware that if things worsen, you might see higher prices, fewer flight options, and some disruption in specific regions. But that won't all happen suddenly overnight. So that's why I think it's good to keep talking about it, stay up to date so we can make decisions about our holidays from a place of being informed. Hope you found this helpful. Let me know what your plans are for the summer.